So, welcome, living legend, Pete Waterman. Thank you very much for agreeing to do this. It's good to see you, mate. It's as people may or may not know, you and I used to work together a wee while ago, but we'll not go over that, shall we?
Christ, it's a long time ago. John,
it's a long time ago, isn't
30 years ago now.
Oh, that long?
Yeah.
Good grief.
Yeah. That's when music was still music.
Yeah, absolutely. We've just been chatting about that, haven't we?
You still had to play your instruments, The only piece of technology we had was a drum machine.
Yeah.
And this actually is my original drum machine.
So is this the stuff out of the old PWL studios
in
London?
All of this is the old PWL studios, Manchester and London. Yeah.
And London, yeah. Brilliant. We should just explain, we're in deepest Cheshire now, aren't we? We're at your home.
Yes.
So again, thank you for the hospitality.
No, pleasure.
So, talking about real music, you're going to be hosting the Saturday, which is the Royal Philharmonic Concert Orchestra.
Yeah.
With classical musicians, with a full 40-piece orchestra playing the music from the movies. Does it feel as though you're getting back to your roots a little bit by getting into this?
Yeah, well, theatre, film music has always been important.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that, it's the closest you get to classical music.
Yeah.
And we were not averse to using a bit of classical music in our productions.
Yeah.
Spin Me Round had a bit of Wagner in it.
Really?
Yeah.
I never recognised that.
We used Ride of the Valkyries as a string section.
And do you think it's going to be a bigger sound with the 40-piece orchestra than you get with a live concert?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can't, no matter what you do, you can't beat live musicians, particularly in an orchestra.
Yeah.
The volume of an orchestra is in itself a completely different dimension.
Mm.
I don't care how good we are with the sound equipment these days. 40 people playing live is still far more exciting than 40 people playing on a recording and you playing it back.
So this is a classical afternoon, basically, on the Saturday at Blackpool. What kind of people do you think that music will appeal to? Is it going to be the stereotypical tweed suits and long dresses? Is it going to be families? What do you think is the appeal of the Royal Philharmonic?
Oh, the great tunes. People love great tunes.
Yeah.
I mean, people will know the tunes from the movies.
Mm-hmm.
But when they see it live, played by an orchestra, it's a different experience.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they're going for. They're going because you can play the record, but when you see it live, it's a whole different experience.
It comes at you from different directions, doesn't it, with a big orchestra?
Well, it sounds all round.
Yeah.
You're not only getting what's coming out the speakers, but you've got what's coming off the stage as well. Your ears are picking up a different experience. Here you are at Blackpool Cricket Club, and you've got that effectively massive gap to hear all that sonics. It's a big difference.
Mm. And obviously a big part of this is the fact that it's music from the movies.
Yeah.
Now, we haven't made this announcement yet, but we've got a very well-known video DJ that's actually putting together a visual programme for the screens that will be either side of the stage. So is it different? How much impact does the music have on the movies, and how much impact the other way around?
John, without the movie, you're only getting half the sensation.
Right.
It's the visuals and the music combined.
Mm-hmm. And the other act that we've got on the show is Calabro, the guys from Britain's Got Talent. Did you work with them? Have you come across them?
I didn't work with them. They were before you, me.
Weren't they? Yeah. I mean, basically, they're 5 young guys, and yet they're not doing modern pop music. They've gone back, as Robbie Williams did with the swing stuff.
Yeah.
They've gone back and found excitement in.
Well, that's Simon. I mean, Simon is a Sinatra fanatic.
Really?
Oh yeah. I mean, in his home, he's got big pictures of all those stars.
Right.
And so Simon would have been brought up on swing music.
Yeah.
I think his dad was a big fan.
Yeah.
And so you can see that when that comes on, again, it's about tunes.
Mm-hmm.
They're singing great tunes.
Yeah.
And you know what? Great tunes will always, always, always work.
Yeah, I think the nice thing about this as well is it's not something that's being done to make loads of money for promoters. This is an event that's a not-for-profit event.
No, it's for the cricket club and
to
its
help
facilities.
The cricket club, yeah.
And of course that brings young people in. It gives them the opportunity to go to Blackpool and participate. And these times where mental health is a major issue, after 14 months of lockdown, anything that communities can do to bring people together, choirs, music, it's cricket, football, it's an amazing tool.
Brilliant. So are you looking forward to your day out in Blackpool, Pete?
That's like going home for me. I mean, my God, I mean, there's so many shows in Blackpool. Blackpool was good to me.
Yeah.
And obviously when we're talking in that Hitman and Hurt period, for a kid that grew up with Blackpool as the mecca to go for in the summer, the fact that you're actually performing at Blackpool was like you reached almost the pinnacle of your career because you were at Blackpool.
Yeah.
The reason why we're doing Blackpool is that every song you will hear on that night is a great song.
Yeah.
There's not one duff song on there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going and it's pure joy. And it's pure joy. And that's what music does. Whether it be a sad moment where you literally are crying because the music's so great, or whether it's you're jumping up and down getting excited because it's so great. That's what music does. And I guess my job is to say to people there's more to music than you think.
Yeah. Pete, it's been an absolute pleasure. We shall look forward to seeing you next week, Saturday, for the Royal Philharmonic. Thank you very much indeed.
And I'll probably enjoy it more than anybody there.